I just canceled GitHub Copilot, and honestly, I don't miss it. Why pay $10 a month for code autocomplete when I found something faster, smarter, and completely free? In this video, I'll show you the exact stack I'm using now: Gemini 2.5, Supermaven, and Continue.dev, all running right inside VS Code. If you're still using Copilot, watch this before renewing your subscription. You might just make the switch too. Before we jump into setting up the tools, let's talk about something huge. In March 2025, Google dropped a bombshell update with the release of Gemini 2.5 Pro, and it's a game changer. This model isn't just faster, it actually thinks before responding. That's right, it uses a new reasoning step to improve accuracy, especially for complex tasks like coding, math, and science. On industry benchmarks like LM Arena and GPQA, Gemini 2.5 Pro is now outperforming Claude, GPT-4, and pretty much everything else. For developers, here's the real kicker. Gemini 2.5 Pro scored nearly 64% on SWE Bench Verified. That's an advanced benchmark testing real-world software engineering tasks, and it did better than any open model before it. And the best part? It's free. Right now, you can access Gemini 2.5 Pro through Google's AI Studio or via platforms like OpenRouter and Requestly without paying a dime. So if you're still paying $10 a month for GitHub Copilot, you might want to reconsider. Now let's see how to actually use Gemini 2.5 inside VS Code with Supermaven and Continue.dev, all for free. Let's start with Supermaven, one of the best free alternatives to GitHub Copilot. Supermaven is an AI coding assistant that integrates directly into VS Code, offering real-time autocomplete that feels as responsive as Copilot. But here's the big difference. It's completely free with unlimited autocomplete. So here's how to set it up. Open your VS Code. Go to the Extensions tab and search for Supermaven. Click Install and wait a few seconds. Once it's installed, you'll see the Supermaven icon in the sidebar. Click it. You'll be prompted to activate your account. It'll ask you to open the website, sign in, and link Supermaven with your IDE. Just follow the instructions on the browser, and you're done. All right, let's quickly test how good Supermaven really is. I created a simple file called sum.java, and the moment I started typing the method for summing two integers, Supermaven kicked in and instantly completed the method for me. And boom! It automatically completed the body of the function. Then I typed public static, and just like that, Supermaven completed the full main method, including a call to my sum method. It even filled in the values, passing two integers and printing the result. This kind of smart autocomplete makes Supermaven feel incredibly responsive. And the best part, it's free and doesn't require a heavy model running locally or any API keys. Now let's set up Continue.dev. First, open VS Code, go to the Extensions tab, and search for Continue. You'll see a chat bubble icon. Hit Install. Once installed, open the Continue panel from the sidebar and click Get Started. This will open up a browser window where you sign in. I used Google Login with my Gmail. After signing in, I did a quick test chat with Claude 3.7. It worked smoothly. Then I came back to the Continue website, opened the sidebar, and clicked Explore Models. From there, I looked for Gemini 2.5 Pro in the list, scrolled down, and clicked Add to include it in my available models. Now, it's time to add the API key and start using Gemini inside VS Code. Open Google AI Studio and log in with your Google account. Click Create API Key. Copy that key. Back in Continue, select Gemini 2.5 from the list of models and paste your API key into the field. Now you're ready to use Gemini 2.5 right inside VS Code for chatting with your code, refactoring, debugging, and generating files. But let's talk about rate limits real quick. If you hit rate caps, you can also use Requestly.ai. It offers Gemini 2.5 Pro Experimental with no hard limits, and it's free to start. Just create an account, get your API key, and follow the same steps to plug it into Continue.dev. Now you're fully set up with a fast, powerful Gemini 2.5 environment inside VS Code. No Copilot, no fees, and full control. Now let's put Gemini 2.5 to the test. I opened the Continue panel and gave it this prompt. Create a Tic Tac Toe game using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Gemini instantly responded, and what's really impressive, it split the code into 3 separate files: index.html, style.css, and script.js. All I had to do was click Create on each one, and they were automatically added to my workspace. Then I opened index.html in the browser, and boom. The tic-tac-toe game was working perfectly. The grid looked clean, the turns alternated correctly, and the logic worked without a hitch. This is what I love about Gemini 2.5. It's not just fast, it understands the structure of multi-file projects and delivers code that actually runs out of the box. And keep in mind, all of this is completely free using the API key setup we did earlier. No Copilot subscription, no paywall, no nonsense. Just real results. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more DevTools content, and let me know in the comments what you want me to test next. See you in the next one.